Welcome back. It's time for What's Up and About, and we're joined by Mary.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday.
Are you wearing shoes today?
Wow, Mazino.
Do you want to see?
Mazino is back. When you hear things like
Well, you weren't here the last time. The last time she came over.
Oh, okay, you are not here.
Actually, she wasn't. She actually forgot her shoes. So the camera had
Mazino
to
had
take
to
her from
announce it.
angles where we couldn't see her.
I ended
big
up in the kitchen instead of doing all the interviews I was supposed
Exactly.
to do.
That's
Are you okay now?
And you remember, Mary's got very, very big toes. They're like fingers.
oh,
If
really,
Mary was on a
Mazino?
cliff and you pushed her over, her fingers would hold onto that edge of the cliff. And she'd be like, nope, I'm not going anywhere.
Mary, what should I do? What should I do? How should I handle it?
I'm lucky this is
Did you
not
hear me?
free.
How should I?
Did you hear me?
All right, so
All right, let's talk
NBC is
about
watching
topic.
too.
That's what I said. Okay.
We have a very interesting topic for today. It's something you guys have been privy to all through the weekend, and it's about your fave. It's Davido. He's in the news again. Only this time, no, he didn't get anybody pregnant, but he's not returning nobody's money, according to him. Let me intimate you. So, Amaju Pinnick.
Did you just say Amaju?
Yeah.
Amaju.
Amaju.
I thought it was Amaju.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, he was at the event called Warri Again, which is a comedy event. It's a concert put together by the patrons of Warri, you know, entertain people. And from over a year, almost a year ago, Davido was scheduled to actually be at the show. And he actually, even in a video, endorsed that he was going to be at the show, only for the events to happen and Davido wasn't there. So Amaju had to come up on stage and explain that Davido was not here, even after he had been paying about $95,000.
94,600.
94. Igbo girl.
How come I remember this?
Wow.
So this worried.
Oh, by the way, there was also $18,000 for the jet. Oh, I said I don't know anything about this story.
Sorry about that.
But there was $18,000 paid for his private jet.
Yes, exactly. So, but he reneged on the contract if there was a contract that was signed. And there was a subtle threat by Amaju where he said that he would not perhaps be welcome in Warri
Warri.
again.
Oh, okay.
In Warri generally, not
So,
Warri again.
so basically, he would have had the keys to the city before, you know.
Hey.
But-
She was savage. Got the keys to the city.
But so, that's nice.
That's it.
So David O responded with a challenge. How dare you say I won't perform in Warri? Well, we'll see. So he is planning a, what is it?
Timeless concert.
Timeless, yeah.
Warri. That's not where it ended. He also went on to say that he would not be refunding the monies that was given to him directly back to the people who funded him. Instead, he was going to be refunding it to a charity that would pay athletes or footballers who were maltreated at their last outing. Now, this is where it gets me all muddled up and scrambled eggy. If I paid you money and you reneged, even if he did say that he reneged months ago and the organizers should have put that out and not used his name for promotions, if you renege, pay me back the money, yes? Why redirect that money saying, I'm not going to pay it back to you, I'm going to pay it to a charity that will pay other people? In fact, he says he's going to double it.
Okay.
It might sound noble. People will be like, yes, that's my fave, Davido doing it again, speaking for the, for the you know, what's it called?
You know.
But then, it's just all shades of criminal.
Okay, so this is, my issue with this is we don't actually know what that contract was about. We don't know all the clauses in there. We don't know if he had a non-refundable deposit. We don't know what, you know, had gone on behind the scenes months ago. We don't know. And whenever you don't have all sides, I feel it's better to not judge because it is a music business. Music business. Now, for instance, if you say you're giving money to charity as a business now, what happens? You know, you get some rebates, you know, in certain areas.
Oh,
yeah, tax rebates. Yeah, give it to charity.
this is how you go around
all these
stuff.
things. So, you know, you give a, so, you know, and then, of course, he's being on the side of the people. Now, there were some videos circulating of some players who were on the airport floor waiting for a flight just because, you know, there was no alternative arrangement made for them to stay. These are players representing the country. Now, there have been so many situations where
Mary,
these
please.
players have been maltreated.
Mary, please.
And suddenly,
Help.
they actually have
Mary,
$95,000 to pay an
Okay,
artist.
let me
I don't
help.
understand.
Maybe I should start by trying to get the facts right on this. Number one, before I even start talking about the facts, let's first establish something. Number one, that's clause you mentioned. When you put non-refundable deposits in the clause, it's usually if the client is the one who, cancels it,
Thank
right?
you, Mary.
It's never a case of I
Okay.
cancelled, so I
Fine.
cannot pay you back.
Accepted.
So for that non-refundable, that's one. Two,
Accepted.
let's also establish the fact that Amaju Pinnick is no longer the boss at the NFF.
So, exactly.
Good. Now that we've put that one aside, now let's focus on the facts.
Or is he?
Number one,
I know what you mean.
believe me, it is not.
Okay, all right. No
Now let's talk about the facts now. So number one, Davido collected money for a concert. Number two, a jet was booked for him for the concert, right? And money was paid. Number three, he said he cancelled months ago.
Exactly.
Good. In that period of months ago,
Have you refunded?
did he refund?
No.
No, he did not. Good. We've established that as well. Now, in the statement he made, he did not go after trying to repair his image. He instead used reverse psychology by insulting Amaju. Wait, no, I'm leaving somewhere.
It's called hubris.
I'm leading somewhere. So after doing that, he now started talking about how he can give out the money he didn't pay back for several months. So he can do this, he can do that. And then he was emphasizing on the fact that how dare he call him out. Meaning, we are all in the same ways. And you know what he used to emphasize? That he now mistakenly, I'm trying to protect him by using that word, tweeted about how people living in glass houses should not throw stones. Meaning, now all of us, they embezzle this money together. I do not think he had his publicist handle this because it was a very messy affair. I read that stuff this morning. And all I could think of is, no, Davido, you did
notice something, Mary?
But
Just a second,
I wanted
just
to
a
say,
second.
wait. Can I
Have
just
you noticed
say
something? That in all of this, every single communication that we're reading or reacting on has been from David.
Yes.
Reaction.
Yeah.
There has been no reaction from Maju.
Yeah.
There's been no reaction from the organizers.
intelligently so, but in my opinion, they started it. Why? You don't tell a public figure that they cannot come into your state.
I beg you, can't be
say
that.
that.
No.
People do
Please.
it every
You
time.
don't know,
It
you
doesn't
don't
mean that
say
people
that.
cannot settle behind the scenes
Now,
and
I would like to play the devil's
The
advocate.
insults
He has
were unnecessary.
influence.
He has inadvertently admitted that he too, now all of them, they chop the money.
I believe
Wait
that
now,
when
why would you say I
it was
can't? Imagine if it was Lagos.
When it was
You
I'm
can't
gonna ask you a
perform in
question.
Lagos.
I'm going to ask you one question after this, and you must answer directly.
Okay.
But the reference was to you will not perform in Warri Again. Warri Again is the name of the show. One.
Exactly.
Worry again.
That was
sounds
it. He
like
said you
show.
will
the
not perform.
state.
Yes, Warri Again
So,
is the name of the
now
show.
Now that that's established, if you took money from me and, wait, Titi, where is my money for my socks?
Please,
Give me my money for my socks.
You know how many times I've paid for that?
That's not why Titi is definitely
Wait, money for-
Mazino has
It's okay.
collected money for this
Titi
socks
is
twice.
paying the video
He's
for a
owing me
reason. We
money
see it
twice.
for
Please, let's take this
wet
break.
puppy socks. She has not paid me.
Please, let's take this
Wow.
break. Let's
Ma'am,
end this. We need to
give my
settle
money.
the
Do you
family
want me to
matter.
open this can here? You know how
Many
many
off our camera, be off our mic. So